we, through our opinions, entitled opinions, have brought her to a place of doubt. We men. Why? Why now? Why are we so hard to other women and defining their own happiness and how they should be happy? We should stop this. Hello kiddos, welcome to my channel. Here I share my eclectic good life and opinions with you. Listen, I just watched Nikki's video and I feel like hugging her and hugging all those women out there going through societal judgment for their decisions. Okay, I was like, you don't have to explain your choices. People telling her she should go back to her husband. Did you tell her she should marry that man in the first place? Like, at the point she has to sit down and explain why she's living her life and making her own decision as a grown woman, 30, like people. And I always say this in my videos, nobody is running away from happiness. Nobody is running away from being treated like a queen. Nobody is running away from being pampered, loved, kissed. No. So I really have to contain myself. You know how emotional I can get. Like, sitting in... How hard are we, especially women? I know a lot of us, a lot of people following Nikki are women, are black women. How can we be so hard on another woman? Excuse me. Like, this sentence, a woman's enemy is another woman. Nobody is running away from happiness. Like, if you've been following those people, and I am in OJ, like OJ, and I said it, we saw some signs, but we thought, okay, it's a normal thing in a relationship. This is more than 1 year after her divorce, and people are still telling her, after she left home, I think they might be almost divorced. People are telling her to go back. Women are telling another woman to go back from where she was not happy. Why? Just for you to have these couple goals, live, those nice vlogs, and you are asking her to sacrifice her joy for you to have the content you want to see. Look at yourself. Look. And if she even explaining, telling people, if you've never been in that situation, if you don't have to explain your choices. We want to see you happy, and that's, I mean, I want to see everybody in this world happy. But I know it's not possible. But she herself made the decision 7 or 8 years ago to be with that man. She herself also decided to get out of it. So we should trust each and every woman's judgment and cognitivity or like whatever. Like, if she decided to go into a relationship and she herself again decides to level up and blossom. As I said this in my video, like, that woman left that house, and she explained at the end of the video, a house you designed, and you still have to look like she's putting a lot of this little. You have to say, can I make myself a tea? Can I go to the toilet? Jesus Christ. And people won't listen. Like, in each and every house, like, I have family in it, like family. Like, I still feel they are family. They are co-parenting, they are family. I'm sorry, I don't have to say, please, can I go to the toilet? Like, I say, let me come. Hi, yes. And I go and eat myself. I just, like, on the kitchen. And in a house, we know Nikki bought in the sense of, it was her ground. It was, like, she had those skills better than him. I'm not saying he does not have those skills, but home decor is Nikki, right? home decor. We can all agree on that one. But I'm just here to say, us women, we should support each other. And there's a reason why houses have fences and ceilings and walls and everything, because what happens in that house, even if you think you see 2 or 3 times a week, 15 minutes, like let's say highest 60 minutes of what is happening in that close, how is it called, fauna, because we are animals to each other, you still don't know the thing. Like, you still really don't know what is happening. Like, we edit, we film, you decide to pick up the camera is not running 24/7, so you decide. Sometimes you even arrange the background, like I did right now. I'm just filming with the Beamer background. Like, you don't know what is behind the camera right now. Actually, it's fine. I can also but I just want to tell you people, you are the editor of the video you are putting out. You are the producer. You are everything. So you decide what you put out there. And we cannot have an opinion on their marriage based on what they purposely decided to put out there. Mind you, they were living on YouTube. I think they still live. I don't know. But you don't play with your business. You don't play with what brings you bread. So there's a lot of PR happening in those videos, like family content, right? So we cannot judge. What we can judge, or what we can base our opinions, is this woman is telling us, I am out of it. Like, things were not fine, and for the longest. She said it, okay? And she has been saying it's not what, like, 1 year after separation, she is blossoming, she is laughing, she's doing nice things, she's like even had her boobs, right? So why should we still force her to be into a relationship where she's not happy? Like, why would she run away from happiness? Why would she leave that golden cage? This is me saying it, like, we know the effort she put into even getting pregnant. It was not easy with Eva, right? And the next pregnancy, and how he reacted with that prank, saying, I'm pregnant again. That man he was red like a tomato, like, what? So those are little things we saw. But it's not even 1%. And I say this as a YouTuber or content creator. I'm sure it's not even 1% of their real life we saw on camera. Believe me, I say it's not even 1%. So she having to explain it through her faith and finding the reason and the confirmation, that it means we, through our opinions, entitled opinions, have brought her to a place of doubt. Like, we've judged her to the point she is doubting her own deliberate decision. Mind you, when children are involved, it is way serious to make that decision to separate, to go apart, than when you are just the two of you people, married or not. So if we open our mind, like if we use our brain, we will know it is not easy to decide to separate from somebody you have children with. And from that, it should tell us to respect that decision. 1 year later, this woman is still troubled. I'm like, I don't know, how am I going to put this? No, she's paying it. If that's too much, the price is too high, just because he's a public person. You have to sit and have that vision and come in the internet and explain and be touching your cross, like, she's a Christian, she goes by faith and she's not hiding it. But others, they are not Christian, but you don't have to explain your decision for happiness, okay? And saying choosing yourself you are always right when choosing yourself. Like, a happy mom is a happy mom. Like, if I, as Dominique, I'm not happy, how am I going to give the happiness back to my children? If you, as a dad, you are not happy, how are you going to give that happiness back to your children? And for me, this is also education, to show your children. You might plan everything. It can be perfect. It can be Hollywood and Daniel Steele. It can be Hallmark movie, whatever. Life happens, okay? Life is not that sweetie and roses and everything. No. And then you adjust. Our plan in life is to be happy. God has a plan for each and every of us. And there's not a plan for you to, we call it in the French, supporter, to take in, to bear in, and to be like crying. No. He has a plan of brightness and happiness to each and every one, for each and every one of us. And so he has a plan for Nikki. And she deserves it. Even if you still want that content. We all liked it. It was nice. Like, interracial couple, nice kid, mixed kids. My people, you know what I'm saying. Like, we all like it. They went from living in a house, like keeping a house for a friend, like, to renting their own place, changing because of the snake and blah blah blah. Like, sometimes life goes like this, and all of a sudden, boom, and you have to bounce back. And she's bouncing back, and still we would respect and allow her to go her way, and to listen to her gut feeling, her spiritual feeling. She has to come and say, I have a vision, Martin Luther King, and be explaining and crying. Women. Why now? Why are we so hard to other women and defining their own happiness and how they should be happy? We should stop this. I'm not going to talk too much because I'm getting but I'll just have to come here and say, we have your back, Nikki. Okay, it's fine. You are fine. Listen to your God. Listen to the Holy Spirit. Listen to whatever. But at the end of the day, do you and be happy. Please be happy. Bye.